Hello, I'm Ross and this is Teacher's Perspective. Thank you very much for watching this video. For children, school is a time of learning and growing, both physically and emotionally. They have the opportunity to practice their social skills with other people their age and expand their social circle. It's an experience that leaves an indelible mark on their lives. Sometimes it's filled with laughter, or sometimes tears. They face challenges and make memories that will never be forgotten. And while school can be a wonderful place, it can also be a stressful one, particularly when it comes to testing. So today we're going to be asking the question, are tests really important? Now, testing is a crucial part of any child's academic career. And there's a lot more than just one way that children are assessed whilst they're in school. One of the most common forms of assessment is actually known as AFL, which stands for Assessment for Learning. This is a type of ongoing assessment that teachers use, and it helps them gauge how the children are following their lessons and how they need to adapt and change their lessons accordingly. Now, it can take many forms. AFL could be the teacher walking around the classroom, it could be asking questions, and it can even be marking books. AFL is all about observing the children, how they work, and what they need support with in real time so that changes can be made to ensure they make progress. Standardised exams are another form of assessment. These typically come either once a year or once a term and cover all the material that's been taught. Now, these are the types of exams that people generally think of when they think of exams, testing, assessment. These can be a source of anxiety for a lot of parents as they hold a lot of weight when it comes to the grading of their child. And as well as that, it can cause a lot of anxiety and stress for the children. And despite their importance, I think a lot of parents do get frustrated by the lack of transparency, especially when it comes to what the children are being tested on and what their scores were. Some teachers are reluctant about releasing these scores as they believe it's counterproductive to children's progress and development. Teachers can give reports or have meetings with the parents where they can explain more about what the child is struggling with without actually giving the score. They can say they are working at the level they need to be, they are working slightly below or slightly above, and understandably some parents just want to be told straight what the score is. Now, generally this is down to school policy or just the teacher. They will make the decision as to whether parents find out about the scores or not. As you go further up school, it becomes more common practice that scores are released to the parents and to the pupils so that they know exactly what they've got. The one thing that parents really need to worry about, and this is coming from my advice as a teacher, your child just needs to be making progress. You need to know where they were and where they are now. And so long as that is a positive correlation, that they are learning more things, that they are improving, then they're on the right tracks. There's no need to be putting undue stress on children. So one of the reasons why parents don't know this kind of thing is because they're just not very well informed about school. And that's not their own fault. There's not a lot of easily accessible information out there for them to just go and read. That's why you should go and pick up this. My book, Teacher's Perspective, Teacher Truths for Parents and Pupils, offers valuable information that can really help parents push their child to succeed in their academic career, with in-depth information about how children are assessed in schools and also what the content they are assessed on. Parents can be confident knowing that their child is on the right track, or if they need a little bit more support. And my book contains a wide range of topics, not just assessment. You can learn about writing, maths, reading, classroom design, behaviour management, home learning, and of course, assessment. By reading this book, parents can get a better understanding of how schools really operate and how they can best support their child at home. When children are supported at home, they make better progress in school. This is something that I've found from my years of experience working as a teacher. When parents are well informed about school procedures and the content of the curriculum and how children are assessed, their children generally do better. Their children are more confident because the parents are able to discuss with them exactly what's happening in school. You as a parent will feel more assured that your child is learning the right things and that you're teaching them the right things at home as well. You won't feel the need to run to their teacher with every problem that you think your child has. You'll be able to better understand whether or not it is a problem at all. So with the knowledge provided in this book, you can really help your child reach their full potential. So, in the end, testing is just a part of a child's academic career. While it can be stressful, it is also important for gauging what children know and what they need more support with. And by understanding what these tests are, parents can have a better idea of where their child needs support. And by supporting their child correctly, their child can succeed. So to answer the question, are tests important? Yes and no. They're obviously parts of the education system that value scores on tests, especially as children move up through school. But ultimately, it's just a tool to find out what the children still need to learn. And it's the teacher's job, as well as the parent's job, to help the children do that. So if you found this video useful, please make sure to share it with someone else. You can also find us on TikTok, or Instagram, or Twitter. We also have our Facebook page. And of course, if you would like to go and check out our book, have a look in the description down below. Until next time, I'm Ross. This is Teacher Perspective. See you around.